Hey, how you doing? I am Gio. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time, or welcome back, and welcome to another techno reaction. Today's reaction is Plastikman with Krakpot. And Plastikman is of course Richie Hawtin. Richie Hawtin is a pioneer. I mean, I don't think he was in at the start, but he was in pretty early, right? He's one of the upper echelon, old school, legendary names of proper techno. When I say techno, generally I'm using it as a catch-all. Anything electronic, right? I choose techno because there are so many genres, sub-genres, that it gets a little bit ridiculous, right? It really does. So I'd rather use techno than like EDM. It's just what I'm calling these type of reactions, right? But Richie Hawtin is a legend in proper techno circles. So let's see what Wikipedia says about Richie Hawtin. Richie Hawtin, born in 1970, is a British-Canadian electronic musician and DJ. He became involved in Detroit techno's second wave in the early 1990s. Has been a leading exponent of minimal techno since the mid-1990s. He became known for his recordings under the Plastikman and F.U.S.E aliases. Under the latter, he released his debut album Dimension Intrusion in 1993. In May 1990, Hawtin and John Acquaviva founded Plastik record label, which they named after blah 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 blah. In 1998, Hawtin launched Noose Records. From 2012 to 2015, Hawtin held the Enter Ibiza weekly party at Space. From 2012 to 2015, Richie held the Enter Ibiza weekly party at Space in Ibiza. In 2016, Hawtin launched his own technology company called Play Differently and released the Model 1 mixer co-designed with Andy Rigby Jones. That's the thing about Richie, it seems like fingers are a lot of pies, right? He was never satisfied with one direction or one thing, right? He's a true artist and a true explorer, right? He's a searcher, right? He's always looking for new ways, new sounds, new experiences for himself. So today's song Crackpot is from the Recycled Plastik album in 1994. Again, like all of these things, I might have heard it as part of someone else or heard it unwittingly, but when it got into my head, I could not tell you what it sounds like. I've got an idea what it's going to sound like. It's Richie Hawtin, but I couldn't identify the song, right? So let's go. I'm expecting greatness. I'm expecting good things, and let's find out. I can hear reverb coming in the right side. It's coming in and going out again, right? Just reverb just on that side, just on the. Very subtle, right? Just a groove. Yeah, so far everything sounds good, right? The kick sounds good. The acid is not overpowering, right? It is sort of like a background sort of thing. Nothing's in your face, right? Everything's subtle. Everything's subtle, just building very, very slowly. Just get into the groove with the kick. Yeah, that's pretty timeless, right? That is timeless. I feel like sometimes today, because people are thinking about sales, people try too hard to make songs rather than try to mark dance floor parts, right? Try to make things for a club or a dance floor. They try to make fully formed songs and they try too hard and they try to fill it with a lot of stuff, you know? Like verse, melody, chorus and all the rest of it. Where this is simple, it's just a kick drum, a little bit of acid and a couple of elements coming in and out. Can watch this in the 90s, so like without the lasers and fire and big screen visuals, just a dark place with a loud sound system. Full of like-minded people, right, who are there not to be there, but to enjoy the experience. always beautiful. Always so good. And again, I think I've said this about Energy Flush. That is timeless, right? You could play that now in some places. In it would fit perfectly, right? Absolutely timeless. And to have that level of understanding in the early 90s, like, those were the blueprints, right? Those are the blueprints for what, like, techno became, right? I was more so than guys in the first wave. The first wave were pioneers with sounds and techniques, but I feel like guys like Richie Hawtin put it together, right? He had a vision of what was needed, right? Like you know, the futures and stuff. Derek May's visionary, right? Visionary, absolutely sensational. But the second wave seemed to refine it for the culture, for the clubs, for what it became, right? And again, I think the temptation sometimes is to show off and overdo things, right? But it was not. It was spectacularly simple and spectacularly effective, right? Right. Never mind the visuals and the flames, and like I said, the massive screens and light systems and all this stuff. A loud club, a dark place, like-minded people, close your eyes and get fucking lost, right? And that's what I did. I was like, brutally effective and brilliantly simple, right? Don't get carried away. Don't get drawn into showing off, right? Do what you need to do. Do what you make the sound that's in your head, and leave it at that, right? I think you understand what I'm saying, right? Like I said, today people tend to want to make songs, right, rather than tunes, rather than instruments in like a DJ's toolkit. People want to make their own song, right, with their own identity and their own brand, right? But I was great. Take me back, the 1990s, mate. I was listening to electronic music in the 1990s, but it wasn't the techno edge of it. It was more like a Scottish happy hardcore sort of thing, Resurrection, and a little bit of English breakbeat as well. I used to love LSD, DJ LSD, magnificent. But as you grow older, your tastes get refined, right? And I'm drawn much more to that kind of side of dance music. I think it's more grown up, right? Like in your late teens and 20s, you know, like trance and like all of these big moments, right? The adrenaline rush. But as you get older, you realise it's just about the groove. It's just about the kick, right? But yeah, Richie Hawtin, Plastikman, fucking phenomenal. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for joining me. Leave a comment, tell me what I should listen to, anything, any genre. I want to do everything, even dubstep. I don't like dubstep, generally, but I'm sure there's some good stuff out there. So, recommend me some stuff, leave a like if you like this kind of content. I think I'm the only person doing techno reactions. There might be a reason for that. We'll find out, right, we'll keep going through. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching me. Good night.